April 7th to 8th be one of the most explosive stretches Salem has seen in quite some time. Relationships will crumble, secrets will boil to the surface, and returning faces will ignite chaos that no one is prepared for. A dangerous game. Kristen and Gabby face off. The next 2 weeks will see a volatile showdown between Gabby and Kristen. These two formidable women are not known for backing down, and their confrontation will be laced with venom, threats, and thinly veiled accusations. Kristen has her sights set on reclaiming the influence she believes she deserves within the DiMera empire, and Gabby, who has never been one to shy away from a power struggle, isn't going to step aside quietly. As tempers flare and alliances begin to crack, the battle lines will be drawn not only in the boardroom but at the heart of family loyalty. Kristen may accuse Gabby of undermining her position with the DiMeras, while Gabby could strike back with damaging truths about Kristen's past actions, many of which still cast long shadows across Salem. With the DiMera legacy hanging in the balance, both women will pull out all the stops, each refusing to be the one who blinks first. But their spat won't stay private for long. By week's end, word of their feud begins to leak, threatening to destroy the fragile peace within the DiMera family once again. Rafe and Sammy's scandalous reunion. Meanwhile, emotions are running high elsewhere in Salem. Rafe finds himself in a vulnerable place as he reels from the aftermath of the chaos involving Sean and Jada. Just as he's processing everything, Sammy enters the scene, and it doesn't take long before old feelings start to resurface. Sammy, always the fire starter, comforts Rafe with more than just words. Their connection, still sizzling beneath the surface, flares up once more as they fall into a passionate embrace. What starts as a tender moment quickly escalates into a heated encounter, culminating in the two winding up in bed together. Their reunion isn't without consequences. Their clandestine moment is interrupted when Javi unexpectedly walks in on the pair under the covers. The scene leaves him stunned and struggling to understand what exactly is going on between his uncle and Sammy. The shockwaves from this moment are certain to ripple outward, stirring up gossip and judgment throughout the town. Rex returns, and so does Trouble. Rex makes an unexpected return to Salem, nursing injuries from a recent hit-and-run accident that took place out of town. Though he puts on a brave face, assuring his mother Kate that he's doing just fine, it becomes clear that something far more sinister may be afoot. Kate, always quick to protect her children, is furious when she begins to suspect foul play. She suspects that EJ, with his penchant for manipulation and underhanded tactics, may have ordered someone to follow Rex, and worse, possibly had something to do with the accident. Later, in a tense heart-to-heart with Roman, Rex confides his deepening suspicions. He reveals he's concerned not only for his own safety, but fears that Kate may have gotten herself too entangled in EJ's web. Could Kate's vendetta have backfired? And if so, how far will EJ go to protect his secrets? Vivian's vengeful return. The Kiriaki's estate is about to be rocked by the return of a figure long thought buried in the past, Vivian. Having somehow secured her release from Statesville, Vivian wastes no time in making her presence felt. She sweeps back into town with threats, secrets, and a hunger for power. Philip and Kate are stunned by her reappearance and rightfully wary. Vivian holds the key to a devastating secret, her role in faking a letter that helped clear Philip's name and manipulate events in her favor. Now she wants what she believes she's owed. Vivian is nothing if not calculated. She makes it abundantly clear that if she doesn't get her reward, she's more than willing to burn everything Philip has built to the ground. For Philip and Kate, the next few days will be filled with tense negotiations, hushed conversations, and scrambling for a way to keep Vivian quiet without giving in to her demands. But silencing Vivian has never been easy, and this time, the stakes are higher than ever. A fractured love. Gabby and JJ on the brink as all this chaos unfolds. Another couple in Salem begins to unravel. JJ's trust in Gabby begins to wane as new developments arise in EJ's investigation. An investigation that seems to keep circling back to Gabby in suspicious ways. With every piece of evidence that surfaces, JJ's doubts grow. Though he wants to believe in Gabby, the weight of the past and the pressure of present accusations prove too much for him to ignore. Their once steady romance begins to falter under the weight of mistrust. The tension between them leads to a heartbreaking confrontation. Words are exchanged that can't be taken back, and eventually JJ and Gabby part ways, at least for now. However, JJ isn't giving up entirely. In a quiet, bittersweet moment, he confides in a friend that he still believes their love isn't truly over. He holds onto a sliver of hope, vowing to fight for Gabby's heart again when the time is right. Whether she'll be waiting for him remains to be seen. More trouble on the horizon while these dramatic plot lines unfold. Whispers of even more turmoil are beginning to circulate in Salem. A new threat may be looming that ties back to several of these key players, and the fragile alliances and rekindled romances may not survive what's coming next. As the week of April 14th to 18th approaches, tensions will only escalate. Rafe and Sammy's secret will grow harder to hide. Vivian will increase the pressure on Philip and Kate. And Gabby may soon find herself completely isolated, with both her love life and her place in the DiMera legacy in jeopardy. Final thoughts: the next 2 weeks of Days of Our Lives promise an exhilarating roller coaster of drama, heartbreak, and long-buried secrets rising to the surface. From the dangerous dance between Kristen and Gabby to the explosive reunion between Rafe and Sammy, Salem will be caught in a whirlwind of passion and power plays. As old flames ignite and enemies return, viewers can expect shocking reveals, emotional breakdowns, and plenty of cliffhangers to keep them eagerly awaiting each new episode. So buckle up, because in Salem, nothing stays buried for long. Why Vivian Alamain has returned to Salem, and why Philip and Kate aren't celebrating Vivian Alamain's unexpected return to Salem has sent shockwaves through the Kiriakis household. And it's clear from the moment she steps through the door that this isn't a happy family reunion. After being released from Statesville under mysterious circumstances, Vivian is back, and she's not wasting time with pleasantries. The question on everyone's mind is simple. Why now? For Philip and his mother Kate, seeing Vivian again is anything but welcome. Their shared history is messy, manipulative, and laced with betrayal. While Vivian may be Philip's biological mother, their bond is built on years of emotional distance, deception, and schemes. Kate, of course, has her own long-standing feud with Vivian. The two women have battled for power, love, and control for decades, and every time Vivian resurfaces, chaos is sure to follow. Vivian claims she's back to settle old business, but her version of settling means blackmail. She hasn't forgotten her role in helping Philip forge a crucial letter that allowed him to protect his reputation and escape legal fallout. Now she wants compensation. She believes she deserves something in return for her silence and support, and she's not above threatening to destroy everything Philip has built if she doesn't get what she wants. This isn't about maternal love, it's a calculated move. Vivian is out for power, money, and recognition. She knows secrets that could ruin Philip's future, and she's more than willing to use them. Kate, sensing danger, quickly realizes that they'll need to outmaneuver Vivian without letting her set the rules. So, is Vivian here to help Philip? Not exactly. She's here to help herself, and if Philip gets caught in the crossfire, so be it. For Kate and Philip, the return of Vivian isn't a joyful homecoming. It's a ticking time bomb.